Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 15th through the 21st, 2024. First card out for you is Patience. Beautiful, beautiful patience. There's a lot that's sort of loading in your life right now. You could be waiting for the people around you to sort of come through with some sort of news or have some sort of change that comes through. And also you may be waiting for your own developments in your life. I don't know. There's this theme of trying to enjoy the journey as much as you can while you are waiting for more prosperity, more blessings and abundance, okay? But you're trying to really like what you got while you got it. We have mistakes and changes coming out for you. Here's what mistakes says. It says, allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting an image in my mind of like a child or even like an elderly person making mistakes or maybe being a lot slower at getting things done. And so a lot of you can be really focusing on caring for children or pets or elderly people at this time. Even if you're like mother hen of your friend group, you could be being very patient as certain friends of yours sort of get their life together and maybe figure things out for themselves, okay? But you're being very, like, this angelic presence in a lot of people's lives, this angel of patience and grace, and allowing people to take their time and get their life together, figure things out on their own. It's very, very beautiful, okay? This is a wonderful week for parenting, for taking care of others, for being a good friend. Scorpio, you seem to be the angel in many people's lives this week. And then we have change. Beautiful. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot that is going to unfold for you in the upcoming weeks and months and years. And I feel that you're just trying to be patient with yourself, give yourself the same grace that you give others, and take things one step at a time. Focus on the present moment and what you can do right here, right now, and what action you can take to move things along, as opposed to getting overwhelmed with everything that you have to do in the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, okay? And that will turn you peaceful. That will help make you calmer and more resilient. We have the gibbous moon. You are very close to achieving your goal, Scorpio. Yes, and that's why there's extra patience here, because I do feel that in the upcoming, I don't know why, it feels like late August, early September is going to be a significant time for Scorpio. I don't know why. I just feel that way very strongly. I feel a lot of Scorpio people will have some big news coming through during that time, some raises, promotions, really big opportunities, and you just have to sort of get through these next few weeks and stay grounded, stay centered. And if there's any changes that you want to make in your life, take the actionable steps to do so, So I am seeing that. Very interesting. Now we're going to get 6 tarot cards, 2 rows of 3 for you this week. From the Cozy Witch Tarot. So let's see what comes out for you, Scorpio, week ahead. First card out, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay, try not to burn out, This does show an ending, like beating a dead horse. And this says, hurt people, and hurt witches. Yeah. Yeah, when this 10 of Swords comes out in reverse, to me it just thinks of a situation has long been supposed to be something that like you let go of. You should have long been over this, or allowing this person to behave the way that they're behaving and let it go, not trying to force a change here. Allow something to end, allow something to not work out. If it feels like pulling teeth trying to get somebody to do something, then stop trying, let them figure it out on their own. We have the Magician coming out in reverse. Yeah, to me, I see you, Scorpio, and I don't want to call you pushy, okay? But you have such a clear vision. Light worker energy here. You're a light worker. Clear vision of what people need to do. in order to succeed in life and succeed personally. You have such a clear vision of the obstacles they need to overcome, the changes that they need to make. So it can be a little frustrating when they don't make those changes. It can be a little frustrating when they don't see that for themselves. So I understand why you've been like pushing people to grow, to change, to evolve, to make good choices. But I'm seeing you letting go this week, and it's like, you know what? Figure it out on your own sort of energy. We have the moon going within yourself. There's a lot of emotional processing for you this week. A lot of analyzing what it is that you want for yourself, what it is that you want in the future. It says, taking time for deep self-reflection is essential. Absolutely. And I see you doing that, taking the time to journal, to meditate. I'm even seeing like Reiki healing. This is a random message. Some of you may be getting into sound healing a lot more again. If you were already into that, but like you haven't really done it in a while, you may be like turning on some sound healing in your home as you clean, or just like every day incorporating some sound healing, some meditation music, or Reiki, energy healing, energy work, something like that, ambiance even, into your everyday life again. Very fascinating, yeah. Or like if you once meditated like every day and you've fallen off of it, I'm seeing a return to that. There could be more alone time for you this week as well, to reflect, to keep things cool, calm, and collected. If any of you are parents or you live in a house that's a little bit chaotic, you can change the atmosphere of your house, absolutely, into one that is calm, into one that is centered. And sound healing is such a great way to do that, to cultivate a certain energy in the home, calm things down. Even the way you decorate can either calm things down or brighten up ideas and innovation and fire. These are all things that you have influence over. So I don't know if some of you are getting into like feng shui or witchcraft, energy work in that regard, but you have more influence over people's emotions than you realize, including your own. And I'm seeing you consciously use that influence. So very beautiful. We have the Page of Cups coming out in reverse. There could be a youngin', a child, a young person, or somebody younger than you in your life who is experiencing some emotional or creative blockages. Okay. This is somebody who is indulging in negative coping mechanisms to deal with their emotions. Okay, so this could be somebody who is drinking a lot, gambling, or just having outbursts if they're like a child, something like that, to process their emotions. And I feel like that's where your angelic presence sort of comes in. And if this is a full-grown adult, you keep reaching your hand out to offer help and support, but you don't try to solve the problem for them. If it's a child, I see you being very patient and respectful of that child's autonomy, but at the same time directing them, teaching them to express that extra energy or emotions that they have in a healthy way. Yeah, and this says, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. Wow. We have the star coming through. Wow, the moon and the star. This is a magical week for you guys. I feel a lot of like energy setting. The phrase energy setting just came to mind. Setting the energy around you. Setting your intentions for the upcoming 5 to 6 months. Have faith that healing is in the forecast. Absolutely. I don't know why. I just feel like dreams are coming true for you. Dreams are unfolding for you. Manifestations are unfolding for you. It might not necessarily unfold this week exactly like your big manifestations, but you're starting to see it unfold much more rapidly. And it's all in the little changes that you make with the change card coming out. It's all in the 1% improvements that you make to your life, to your goals, to what you're trying to focus on every single day. Those little changes add up and they lead you towards that which you're trying to manifest, And if you make a lot of little changes all at once, that can quantum leap you into a new reality for yourself. You know, that's where the magic lies, in those actions that you take. And we have the Seven of Wands coming out. I don't know why I'm getting sad with this card, especially with the Page of Cups coming out in reverse. To me, it's like a child that's being bullied or feels left out. Or this could even be a child or adult who started using, this is going to get very specific, started using very defensive tone of language as a coping skill for them, coming off very rude, very angsty, very, I don't care, you know. They developed that as a coping mechanism. It's a mask that they wear because, you know, they either felt bullied, outcast, unheard, etc. And now they're feeling bad hearing the way that they're speaking come out, hearing how awful they are acting, seeing how awful they're acting. And it becomes overwhelming. It feels like they're drowning in that, and they don't know how to break free from that. And what they need to do to break free is 1% changes, 1% improvements, and somebody consistently holding their hand out for them, helping them up, showing them the way out. Wow, that was really specific. I don't know if that resonates with either you personally or somebody in your life, but maybe that'll give you some insight into what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and it feels like they need a good physical outlet is what I'm seeing. A good physical outlet, like literally doing something physical, whether it is punching a punching bag, swimming, sports, running, something like that, to just sort of get that fire out of their soul and burn off that high, like cortisol, high fire energy. Wow, that was weird. Okay. I have no idea what we're talking about, so if it resonates, feel free to let me know how it resonates down below. But it says witches should hold other witches accountable. Yes. And that's the thing, though. Like, you aren't expected to just be a doormat for when people are mean to you. But, I mean, the person who uses meanness as a coping mechanism, like, oh my gosh, the psychological damage that does to themselves, feeling outcast, feeling burdened, feeling like they have no friends because they don't, because they push their friends away. You know, it can become very overwhelming. And I'm not saying you should be a doormat to these people. They got to learn on their own. But yeah, they're needing a way to burn off that energy. And also maybe some new people, new environments in their life who haven't been victim to their former awfulness, who do see them in a whole new perspective, a whole new light. You know, these people need to expose themselves to new energies, you know, not be so sheltered, not be stuck around the same people they get so defensively with. I hope this made sense. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. You're a patient soul, kind soul. Your dreams are unfolding. And yeah, there are people around you who are struggling a little bit, but you're acting as this sort of angel of patience, understanding and empathizing so deeply, but also not, you know, becoming a doormat either. Very beautiful balance. Thank you so much. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.